and large, digital KPIs have remained the same, but it never helps us answer the question, is this moving the needle? We set out to solve this problem by partnering with Swayable to do creative testing. We instituted what I felt was a pretty ambitious goal to try to make a benchmark that every ad that we would put into market had to, at a baseline, have a lift of 5 points or more in brand favorability.
So the whole idea behind doing this kind of measurement is if you don't know what lift you're getting, you're either lucky or you're wrong. We've lived for about 15 years in these dashboards. Did they get seen? Did they have reach? Did people click on them? Did we get some kind of emoji response? Those things are important. There's a good reason why we track them. The problem is that you can search all of those dashboards and many others like them for as long as you like, and there's no metric on there for, did I persuade someone? Did I change their mind? Do they love DoorDash more? Do they want to go and buy something in a store later? The problem with that is that's most marketing. The vision behind the work that we do on my team is to say, what if we had a dashboard that gave you a measurement of that as easily as the sort of traditional click-through rate gave you? There's a known way to measure persuasion or to measure the lift in intent or brand consideration, product consideration, brand love. And the answer is called the randomized controlled trial. The problem is that if it takes a month and a half, it's not much use to you. We're able to deliver that now in 24 hours.
Which ad do you think created the most lift in favorability? Different content pillars, somewhat similar performance. You can imagine analyzing this data and not really knowing what to make of it. And our North Star metric, again, is favorability. So you see that the Project Dash video had a lift of over 10 points, which is pretty remarkable. You really can customize it however you want. The point here is just the digital performance wasn't really telling us a story, and we couldn't really glean any insights about the likelihood that we were shifting opinions. So with Swayable, we're able to have a higher degree of confidence when we put money behind it. In a media campaign, we will shift opinions. And then afterwards, with all this data, we can take that to leadership and to other stakeholders and really have proof points for future campaigns and investing more in reputation. With this, we're able to say confidently that we feel like we're going to move the needle, and look, we did move the needle, and here's by how many points. So the first takeaway is that brand and purpose storytelling should be top drivers for growth.
If you have those old digital metrics, you know something, you know about the distribution effectiveness, people watching it or engaging with it, but you don't know if it persuaded them. The really key point here is that new tech does let you measure it. And specifically, point 3 is that the way to do that is RCT pretesting. You know, you need to use an approach, a methodology that proves something. And if you can do that in time to take a decision, you know, you're way ahead of the game.
I think it's just important to challenge our assumptions on what content we think is going to work. And I think it's really important to explore creating different types of content and testing it, and then having the proof points to say, actually, we know for a fact that this is what works the most, and it's not that, or maybe it is that, but you have to have the data to show it.